Hi, my dear students. I think you must have inspired by the work of Linus Pauling on electronegativity. Hope you enjoyed electronegativity trends also. Today, we try to understand periodic trends in chemical properties. Under this, we have to discuss two periodic trends. They are first one, trends in valency, and the second one is anomalous properties of second period. So let's start today's session on the first periodic trend in the chemical properties, that is trends in valency. Valency, it is the ability to combine. It is the capacity to combine. With what capacity it is combining, that matters. During the formation of a compound or a molecule, every element has some ability to combine. That the capacity to combine with some other element is called as valency of that element which is combining. Okay, so we start valency, that is the capacity to combine or ability to combine. What does the term valency mean? The valency of an element is a measure of its combining capacity and can be defined as the number of electrons that must be lost or gained by an atom to obtain a stable electronic configuration. What I told just now, valency is the ability to combine. Valency is the combining capacity. Then how it is calculated, how it is understood? It is understood on the electronic configuration ground. That means how many electrons a particular atom wants to lose or gain or share, that is the its valency. See, it has to lose some electron or it has to gain some electron or it has to share. So one electronic transaction it has to do with someone. Then it is called as what? It's a valency. So valency means what? It is the a particular atom how many electrons it want to lose or gain or share. That is the valency. Why they lose? Next question. See, ultimately in life we want stability. Here also atoms wants stability. Among all the elements, only one particular group of elements is very stable, most stable. That is extreme right side, noble gases, 18th group, because it has got a fully filled S2P6 electronic configuration. That's why it is taken as the most standard, most stable electronic configuration. And that type of elements, that is noble gas elements, they neither accept electron nor lose electron nor share electron. So they are called as chemically least reactive. But what about other elements? They don't have this arrangement. What arrangement they have with helium, neon, argon, krypton, radon, this type of arrangement other elements they don't have. So other elements want to acquire that type of configuration. How they acquire? They want to acquire either by losing or by gaining or by sharing, so that they attain the nearest noble gas configuration. Then they will be happy. That's why every element except noble gas wants to attain stability by some electronic transaction. That's why they want to lose, they want to gain, they want to share. Now, what does the term oxidation state mean? One more new word. First word was valency. Now we are discussing second word, that is oxidation state. The oxidation state of an atom is the number of electrons lost or gained by it. For example, sodium 281 wants to lose one electron and becomes Na1 plus. That 1 plus is called as what? Oxidation state of sodium. Chlorine 287, it wants to gain one electron to attain the stable electronic configuration of 288 type. So to do this, it has to gain one electron. After gaining, it becomes a Cl1 minus. That 1 minus is called as what? Oxidation state of chlorine. Third example, carbon. Carbon place is unique, neither extreme left nor extreme right. It is exactly middle. Therefore, carbon nature is to share, not to lose, not to gain. How many electrons do you want to share? See the electronic configuration. Atomic number of carbon is 6. It is 2, 4. So to become 2, 8, it has to share 4 electrons. Therefore, carbon prefers to share 4 electrons because of its special place on the modern periodic table. So by sharing 4 electrons, it acquires a stable electronic configuration. That means what is that 4? 4 is the oxidation state of carbon. Plus 1 is the oxidation state of sodium. Minus 1 is the oxidation state of chlorine. Whereas in the case of carbon, I have not said any plus or minus. Why? It is not ready to lose, not ready to gain. Therefore, charge will not come. So I said only 4. So 4 is the oxidation state of the carbon. That is the meaning of what? Oxidation state. I will say oxidation state as OS in short. OS and valency are one of the most fundamental properties of elements and can be studied with the help of electronic configuration. Actually speaking, OS and the valency both are same. What is valency? It is number of electrons lost, gained or shared. What is OS? Charge after losing, gaining or sharing. Both are almost same. Now that's why he has taken valency and the OS together. Electrons that are found in the outermost shell are generally known as valence electrons. Among all the electrons in an atom, electrons which are present in the last shell, final shell, outermost orbital, they are called as what? Valence electrons. Why they are called as valence electron? Because they are the one which are ready for the combination, because they are outermost. Okay, therefore, because they are outermost, they want to combine with some capacity. So those electrons are called as what? Valence electrons. The valencies of the elements belonging to the S block and the P block of the periodic table are generally calculated as the number of valence electron or 8 minus the number of valence electrons. So that means for the S block and the P block, how to calculate the valency? Valency equal to either number of valence electrons or 8 minus number of valence electrons. For example, sodium, S block element 287, sorry 281. Okay, how many valence electrons are there in the outermost shell? Only one. So one is the valency. According to second rule, 8 minus 1, 7. So 7 is normally it will not show. So he has said not and, or. This is the or word, not and word. So plus 1 or the 1 is the valency of a sodium. That's why he said valency is calculated either number of electrons in the last shell or 8 minus number of valence electrons, whichever is easy for that atom. And for the D block and the F block, here D block, F block, they have got more capacity. D has got 10, F has got 14. So therefore, they will go for the more than one valencies. That is called as the variable valencies. That we study in the 12th class. But generally, they show 2 and the 3. See, this is the periodic table and its valency. See, plus 1, plus 2 by this block, plus 3. Here I have not showed 0, not 0. It is not ready to lose or gain. It is 4. Okay. So that is the meaning, right? So it is plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 and 4. Then minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. Why minus 1 here? Halogens 2, 8, 7. 7 in the outermost. They want to gain. After gaining, minus 1. After gaining, minus 2. After gaining 3 electrons, minus 3. So this side, after the carbon, they want to gain electrons because of the nature of electronic configuration. Okay. And this one, oxygen 2, 6, to become stable, it wants 2 electrons, so minus 2. This is nitrogen 2, 5, to become 2, 8, it wants 3 electrons, so minus 3. So after carbon, they want to gain electrons. Before carbon, they want to lose electrons. So carbon exactly in the middle. And this one is not ready to give or take. But here generally plus 3 or plus 4 for the F block the elements that we study in the 12th class. So this is a general survey of valencies of the MPT, that is modern periodic table, and here more than one I told variable valency in the D block. Now let us study the periodic trends. First, along a period, left to right. While moving left to right across a period, the number of valence electrons of elements increases and varies between 1 to 8. Sodium 1, okay, magnesium 2, aluminum 3, and so on till neon 8. So starting from 1, it starts increasing up to 8 from left to right. But the valency of elements when combined with HO, taking an example, first increases from 1 to 4 and then reduces to 0. Means what? Sodium plus 1, magnesium plus 2, aluminum 3. Okay, so carbon 4, 1 to 4. After the 4, nitrogen 3, oxygen 2, fluorine 1, noble gas 0. So 1 to 4, then 3 to 1, 0. This is the trend in a period. Consider two compounds containing oxygen, Na2O and F2O. These are the compounds of oxygen. Okay, both are oxides, sodium oxide and fluorine oxide. But in F2O, the electronegativity of F is more than oxygen. Okay, see, F is more electronegative than O, right? Hence, F atoms will attract one electron because it is more electronegative. I told yesterday, electronegativity is the ability to withdraw the shared pair of electrons. So F will withdraw one electron, okay, or F will withdraw two electrons from the one O because one O gives two electrons and F takes two electrons in this bond. Two electrons are taken, so it is 2F will take two electrons, means what? 1F will take one electron, so 2F will take two electrons. So O and will have to gives two electron and F will accept two electrons. Valence is balanced. But in the case of Na2O, Na loses one electron, okay, but O wants two electrons. So one Na can give one electron, but one O wants two electron. Therefore, for the help of oxygen, two Na will come here. So two Na will give two electrons and one O will take two electrons. Number of electrons lost, number of electrons gained, both are equalized, automatically electrically neutral, and number of electrons lost gained also equal. So oxygen will attract two electrons from each sodium, same thing as told here, right? The oxidation state of the element represents the charge. This I already told, charge on that atom. Now variation in the group. Now in the group what happens? Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, alkali metals. Number of valence electrons are same. So valence is also same. Same. Please see this table. Okay, for reference. See here, alkali metals, alkaline earth metals, aluminum family, carbon family, nitrogen family, oxygen family, halogen family, and noble gas. It is number of electrons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See the valency, first increasing up to 4, then decreasing 3, 2, 1, and 0. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. They show very least. Okay. Here you see their formula depend upon, you see, formula of the lithium hydride is LiH, whereas CH2 calcium hydride is what? CH2Y. It is having plus 2, so H2 will come here. Here it is plus 1, 1 will come here. So formulas are depend on the valency. Kindly go through so that tomorrow we go for the second trend in the chemical properties. Thank you, my dear boys.